For a long time, Citroen's Dispatch van resisted classification in the UK's light commercial vehicle marketplace. It was bigger than the crop of compact vans, but not so big as to impinge on the territory of the panel vans in the class above. As a relatively unique compromise between manoeuvrability and carrying capacity, it enjoyed considerable success. Today's model is easier to pin down, going head-to-head with vehicles at the more petite end of the panel van spectrum. It's a tougher gig, but there's confidence at Citroen that the Dispatch is up to the challenge.
Now, in developing this generation Dispatch, Citroen was well aware that it needed something to bridge the gap between their compact Berlingo models and the much larger Relay. This is it. For most businesses, most of the time, something like a Dispatch will be just about perfect. The three engine options are all HDI common rail diesels, and they take some beating on the grounds of fuel economy. The 90 bhp 1.6 litre HDI manages over 39 miles to the gallon on the combined cycle, and it's got more than enough puff to keep a lightly laden Dispatch moving briskly along. The 2 litre HDI models will be a better bet in larger Dispatches, and of the two I'd probably settle for the 120 brake horsepower version. It delivers pretty much identical fuel economy figures to the 1.6 HDI, but you get 300 Newton meters of torque at 2000 RPM. The 136 brake horsepower range topping version manages 320 Newton meters of torque, but that may not justify the price premium in the eyes of many buyers. Now, as you'd expect, this generation Dispatch has all the mix and match qualities that buyers in the panel van sector expect. Yet, what really marked the previous generation model out was the way that it managed to do all that, create a decent sized carrying capacity, and give operators the sort of car-like manoeuvrability and compactness that you get in really small vans. With the new generation Dispatch, Citroen was acutely aware that it needed to keep those qualities, and it has. The sliding doors on each flank are a real boon in situations where space is tight and you're an operator needing to easily access your load. Now, the doors themselves open wide enough to easily accommodate a Euro-sized pallet like this one. And it also helps, lumping the thing in, that you've got a relatively low loading height of just 562 millimetres, and you can decrease that by a further 71 millimetres if you opt for the self-levelling suspension. The 3 cubic metre load volume of the original Dispatch left a glaring hole in Citroen's light commercial vehicle range. After all, the smallest version of the large Relay panel van could manage 8 cubic metres, and that left a 5 cubic metre gap into which rivals like Volkswagen's Transporter and Vauxhall's Vivaro could make hay. Now, as you'd expect, this new generation Dispatch plugs that hole, nestling up to the Relay lineup with low volumes ranging between 5 and 7 cubic metres. Payload options of 1,000 kilograms and 1,200 kilograms mean that this Dispatch can handle a lot more weight than before, while there's also a great deal more diversity to the range, with a choice of load lengths, L1 and L2, roof heights, H1 and H2, and you've even got this optional kind of ski hatch thing for longer items that pokes forward into the cab. Plus you've got a choice of 3 engine options. Body styles, well, you've got panel vans, window vans, platform cabs, and the passenger-orientated combi body style. Citroen has addressed all the main areas of cost that operators will be worried about. The diesels available are frugal, the specifications comprehensive, leaving no need to dip into expensive options in the way that you have to with some rivals. The original Dispatch, with its compact van, small panel van qualities, was quite unlike anything else on the market. Now, this one's rather more conformist. The wider range of options means that it'll appeal to more operators, although it may have a tougher job convincing them of its merits due to the very tough competition that is now directly comparable. True, this Dispatch offers an MPV-style user-friendly driving experience, though you may feel that it lacks a little in terms of quality, both actual and perceived, when compared to the very best. This may not matter. Citroen knows better than anyone else how to sell vans in the UK market, and tight pricing, along with innovations like the standard SmartNav navigation system and the inevitable cashback deals, may well give this excellent product the edge it needs in a closely fought sector.